All right, man. Roy Jones Jr. said he's afraid that Spencer Crawford might lose before they get a chance to fight. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. Roy Jones worried Spencer Crawford could get beat before fighting. I don't think they ever gonna fight, honestly. Um, So at the end of the day, we've been talking about this for going on 5 years or whatever it is. I don't think they're gonna fight. So I mean, that's just what it is. And honestly, he wanted to see the fight. He always wanted to see the fight. We wanted to see the fight. Errol Spence fans sometimes wanted to see the fight. Sometimes they didn't want to see the fight. It's whatever way Earl and Derrick James, PBC was positioned it. That's the way they ran with it. Like I said, they don't never had no minds of their own. So it was always how they positioned it. But at this point, fuck it. And even if they do lose, they never wanted to make the fight to begin with. Like I say it again, even if they do lose, Errol Spence side, they never wanted to make the fight. Al Heyman, y'all know the usual suspects. So at the end of the day, you can't miss something that you never had. Seriously. You cannot miss nothing that you never had. And it just wasn't meant to be. We can talk about this till blue in the face. We want to see it. At the end of the day, we're not gonna see this fight at this pinnacle. And boxing want to know why, people don't care about it. It's becoming irrelevant because they can't do basic stuff. They can't do basic stuff. It's as simple as that. These fights are easy to make. Instead of getting in people's ear telling them, "Oh, if you wait, you can make this. If you wait, you can make that." Man, it's all hogwash. It's all it is. All these guys are the same people. Al Heyman, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum. They game don't stop. They all do the same shit. And that's the honest truth. They all do the same stuff. Same face, different promotional company, different TV show, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. Some fans go harder than others. If they do lose, they do lose. Shit, it is what it is. You can't miss something that you was never gonna get. And people say, "Oh, Crawford, we were disappointed that he moved on and took another fight." So you mad because he had to make some money. He wanted to make some money before the end of the year and didn't want to wait around for Errol Spence. Whatever Terrence Crawford do is not going to be good enough. We know that. Whatever he do is not going to be good enough. So it don't even matter. He go in there and beat that man ass. It's not going to be good enough. However they want to position it, it's never going to be good enough. So you wasting your breath. People continue to talk, "Oh, he ducking this, he ducking it." Man, you ain't gonna change nobody's mind on the internet. Facts can't change people's minds. You're not gonna change nobody's mind. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. Shit, it's a laundry list outside of this era of fights that we didn't get. Bo Holyfield. You can just keep going on and on and on and on and on. So shit. It's nothing new to boxing. It's just not enough good fights being put on, to kind of move on. And had every other divisions been putting on great fights, this wouldn't even be a topic of discussion. This wouldn't be a topic of discussion because it'd be good fights going on. But boxing is in a dangerous place. You know, boxing is in a dangerous place when it's their premier season in May. I mean in fall, and they ain't got no premier product going on. That's how you know they in trouble. You know, that's how you know they in trouble. You know, but you know, it says I don't. He said I don't know. It's kind of strange, said Roy Jones about Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford not happening. What I'm really afraid of, to be honest with you, is if they're not careful, the guys under them that are looking at them saying if they're scared to fight each other and can't seem to make a fight, you want to go whoop one of them. If the best won't fight the best, let me go beat the person so I can become the best. And I'm going to fight him. Now we miss another fight. Joshua Wilder, they waited around too much. If we're not careful, we might end up missing Usyk and Fury. If you have the best against the best and you don't know who the best, who is the best, come on, bro. You owe it to the public. The good thing about the lightweight and welterweight division is that most of those guys move up and down. Most of the major guys are already 147 pounder. They're fighting 35, 40, but they're already 147 pounders. Shakur can make 140, 147. I believe Devin can make 140, 147. I know Tay can make 140, 147. I think T.O. can make 47. All those guys can make anywhere from 35 to 47. It's just a matter of time before they meet. But somebody at some point will become the cream of the crop. They're going to be in a position where they're going to be forced to fight each other. He said a problem with Spence-Crawford is they both rose to the top of the division. When Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns rose to the top of the division, they had to clash. In boxing, we're used to seeking two people to rise to the top and clash. It's not like basketball and football where they're mandated the best to play the best. In boxing, it becomes a choice to give the fans what they want, and we have to give them that. We cannot give them what they want at all costs. And we cannot get them what they want at all costs. For me, it's a crazy thing. I knew for a long time that Bud wanted to fight. Bud called me for advice. I know Bud is all in. The other side, Spence is not just the fighters. The fighter is people around him. So it makes it very difficult because you can't go against your people. So you got denied the opportunity several times already when we got A and B, and we got to find out which one is the best, said Jones about Spence-Crawford. So, I mean, shit, it is what it is. We already know what it is. Al Heyman does that on a consistent basis. Now, some people want to believe it and some people don't want to believe it. I ain't here to put a pistol to your head to believe it or not. It's, you look at his body of work. He advised Floyd to wait on the years to fight Pacquiao. That nigga was scared. That's what it was. They was on the same orange juice, what I heard too, allegedly. you know. So, I mean, what is there else to talk about? If they do lose, they do lose. I mean, shit, it was never gonna happen. And they looking for Crawford to get old overnight and wait a mile, and that's all it is. Al Heyman a cancer, and everybody know it. Al Heyman is a cancer. So, I mean, if that's what happened, unfortunately, it happened. But boxing is just going sideways. It really is. It's going sideways. And the free world don't care because it's an irrelevant sport. Al Heyman did this. Al Heyman did this to he did this to Floyd and Pacquiao. Oh, wait, you can make one more money. Wait. And it's just like, okay, whatever. A lot of people moved on and then they came back when they finally fought, and it was terrible. It was nowhere near worth the wait. One fighter got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Floyd had to sucker punch somebody. They was two old men. Yeah, I even don't care shit about the experience for the fighter. He don't. He don't. He don't. So I mean, you wasted your time. He do not care about the experience for the fighter, for the fans, or for the fighter. And only if you know, 5, 10, 15 years after they retire, you're gonna get an honest assessment on, financially how they doing and did his ways work. Or they gonna be broken down on their knuckles begging for a fight, begging for money. Still fighting when they old as hell. He ain't no different than everybody else in the sport. And we all know it. He ain't no different. Taxing his fighters, all types of stuff. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out the Box News Welterweight playlist. Appreciate the love and support. One time for one time, Good Fella TV. Peace.